Hi, so I need to make this video. I ran into a friend of mine at Walmart. I had to go to Walmart. I go to Walmart a lot. And she had to stop me and she said, I wanted to thank you so much for putting up that last video, and also the one I shared. I shared one on my Facebook with Robert Breaker. And she's like, Jesus really is coming back soon, isn't he? And I was like, yes, he is. And a friend of mine stopped me and said, why are you in such a good mood? Why are you so happy? You've just been like on cloud nine lately. And I'm like, because haven't you heard Jesus is coming back? And she's like, what? And I said, yeah. She goes, well, that's probably not going to be for a long time. And I was like, so what's your reasoning for that? And she was like, well, I don't know. I said, exactly. I've got a list of about, I don't know, 30, 40 things at home in my journal. I'm traveling actually right now, back home. And I said, of reasons that Jesus is coming back, okay, there's a time frame that the Lord gave me, okay, and I've been sitting on it for a little while, and that time frame is almost up. I don't want to be a date setter. I'm not going to be a date setter because that gets people's hopes up, but when the Lord tells you this, and this is going to happen before I come back, and those things have already happened, and the year of the Jubilee is up. I mean, that's kind of debatable whether it's up or not, because of the moon and this and that. God uses the moon to set dates for the Jewish people. But Passover is coming, and Jesus was crucified 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago, and Passover is coming, and there's so many of us that the Lord has just told us, I am coming back. So I'm having dreams, visions. I should have been putting up these dreams and visions for a while, but I've been very kind of reserved because I don't want to get people's hopes up. But the Lord's like, stop. You have to get their hopes up because I am coming. You can't just sit there and say, well, what if I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, it's the Lord's fault because he gave me these visions, he gave me these dreams, he's given multiple, I don't know how many channels I follow, maybe 40, 30, but there's many more, that we're all getting the same message. Jesus is coming back. I mean, Anne Graham at her father's funeral, I mean, what a marker that was for an evangelist that's been alive on the earth 99 years, and preached most of those years, and he's gone now. So I'm not saying that anything specific has to happen when he leaves, but there was prophecies told several years ago by 2 or 3 other people who know God's word and all that, and said the Lord told them after Billy Graham died that Jesus' return would be soon after. Okay, so when you add that, you add all these, I need to make a video. There's so many videos out there, and I'm just gleaning. I've got a notebook like this thick of stuff. It'd probably be a 2-hour-long video. You guys will get bored, but just know, ask God, okay? Even if you're not a believer, and you're like, oh no, that girl is out of it. I don't care what you guys think at this point. I'm worried about your souls. I mean, Jesus is coming back, and we've got to be ready. We've got to be ready. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, but just pray. Just pray to him. Say, Lord, if you really are coming back and you are who you say you are, give me a sign. Give me a sign. And I promise you he will give you a sign. He will. And if he doesn't, I want you to come tell me about it, because I have never in my life heard of anybody asking for a certain sign, a certain word, a confirmation or something that he was coming back soon. And his soon is different than our soon. That is true. But he says, when we start seeing all these things happening, know that the end is near. I'm at the door. And for him to give us all these signs and dreams and visions and words and excitement, I mean, I myself, just me, have been told so many things, and I've just held on to it. And the Lord convicted me of that today, that I've got to share these. And so at this point, I don't really care what people think about me. I know what God has shown me, what God has told me. I've been searching the scriptures for months now. Months. I've been a Christian most of my life. 52, so I was saved at 12, do the math. And the Lord has spoken to me in different ways throughout my whole walk. And I have never felt the urgency that I feel right now. Right now. I can't explain it. All I know is that if you're not in the Word, and you're not praying, and you're not seeking God, you're not going to know this stuff. You're not. And that's because the enemy has kind of got you blinded. But I promise you, open the scriptures, start praying, ask God to reveal these things to you, because we do not have much time left. Okay, we don't. Don't wait and say, oh, if the rapture doesn't happen. You're not guaranteed that you're not even going to get home today. Okay, so, you know, and look at the everything with the war going on. I mean, we could, I don't want to scare everybody, but you know what? Honestly, we could be nuked in a minute, and woof, that's it. You don't have any warning. That's it. You're gone. So live your life. Live your life every minute. Like that's your last day, you know. If you're a Christian and you've been walking the line and lukewarm and not living right and just, you know it, and the Lord's convicting you of it, He's doing that so He can use you. He needs workers in the field. He's got to use you. Do not be afraid to stand up and speak out. Who cares what people think? I mean, I don't talk about a lot of it at work. I mean, people come to me and ask me to pray for them, and you know, I say little things here and there because, you know, it's a work environment, but people know how I am. So, you know, I'm hoping that pretty much tells them what kind of person I am. And most of them know I am a Christian. So I'm not perfect at all. I mean, nobody is. But I think people are waiting for, I don't know what people are waiting for to well, you know, I can't, you know, stop doing this or that or the other. It doesn't matter. Stop. Don't even worry about that stuff. Just run to Jesus. Run to Jesus. Fall on your face. Go into a closet. Go into the bath. Go somewhere where you can be alone so no one can see you. That's where the Lord's at. Okay? That is where you'll find the Lord. I have a closet that I go to, and that is my war room. And that's where I go. And the Lord has revealed so many things to me because I don't have to worry about anybody. You know, my family's all Christians, but it's a private thing. And I will go in there and get on my face, and the Lord reveals so many things to me. So I promise you, if you come to Him the way you are, it doesn't matter what you're in, Lord will clean you up, okay? But do not wait, okay? I love you all. If you have any questions, I can put my email up there for you. The sense of urgency is just overwhelming at this point. So know this. The Bible is true. There are prophecies that are coming to pass. The Lord would not do all these things and wake us all up if He was just going to not show up, okay? So the enemy wants to fill your head. And I was trying to make this short, but... I'm trying to let the Lord lead here, but just the time is so short, and the enemy wants us to think that we've got time, that, oh, they've been saying that for 2,000 years. I'm going to encourage you to watch Robert Breaker's last video on the rapture theory, okay? I'm going to try to post a link to that too. It's so eye-opening because these are the facts, okay? Not what somebody thinks or feels or dreamt. These are the facts, and that's what you need, okay? Regardless if you think the Bible is true or not, don't listen to the enemy and think you have more time. You don't have more time. You don't. It's almost up, okay? I love you all. Live life on purpose right now. Run to Jesus. He is coming, okay? He is coming. I love you. God bless you.